Welcome to today's news. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Noreen. Here are the latest trending news stories from across the globe. Let's dive into today's top headlines. Biden enjoys final holiday in St. Croix before leaving office. Trump appoints Kevin Marino as ambassador to Panama. Trump criticizes Biden's commutation of death sentences. Marianne Williamson runs for DNC chair. Mayor Adams to outline vision for NYC in 2025 address. Governor Hochul signs historic climate superfund bill. Baby Driver actor Hudson Meek dies at 16 after falling from vehicle. Memorials held across Asia for 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami victims. Former Indian Prime Minister Manmohan Singh dies at 92. Tragic plane crash in Kazakhstan leaves 38 dead. Puyol calls Club World Cup a footballing party. And Haaland's missed penalty keeps City in slump against Everton. You were listening to headlines, now news in detail. President Biden and his family traveled to St. Croix in the U.S. Virgin Islands for their final holiday before he leaves the White House next month. This trip has become a tradition for the Bidens, who previously stayed at a wealthy donor's home on the island. It marked their third consecutive New Year's holiday in St. Croix. Last year, Mr. Biden expressed his hope to return this year. Before boarding Air Force One, the president did not speak to reporters. The Bidens typically kept a low profile during their vacations, with multiple family members expected to join them. St. Croix, an American territory, covers 84 square miles and has a population of about 41,000. The family arrived in the afternoon, enjoying warm weather. After this holiday, Mr. Biden plans to visit Rome in January to meet Pope Francis. He also aims to focus on implementing key legislation before President-elect Donald Trump takes office on January 20. President-elect Donald Trump announced Kevin Marino Cabrera as the new U.S. ambassador to Panama. This announcement followed Trump's controversial remarks about potentially taking control of the Panama Canal. Trump expressed confidence in Cabrera, stating, "Few understand Latin American politics as well as Kevin. He will do a fantastic job representing our nation's interests in Panama." Cabrera, originally from Miami, previously served as the county commissioner and was a loyal supporter of Trump during his 2020 campaign. Born to Cuban exiles, he graduated from both Miami-Dade College and Florida International University. His appointment required Senate confirmation. In a series of recent posts, Trump suggested that the U.S. should expand its territory, mentioning not only the Panama Canal but also exploring ties with Greenland and Canada. These statements drew criticism from the Panamanian president, who emphasized the importance of national sovereignty. The Panama Canal, a vital trade route, has been under Panamanian control since 1999, following treaties that returned sovereignty from the U.S. President-elect Donald Trump harshly criticized President Joe Biden's decision to commute the death sentences of 37 federal prisoners. In a Christmas Day post on Truth Social, Trump told these individuals, "Go to hell," expressing anger at what he termed a pardon for the 37 most violent criminals. Biden's commutation order transformed the death sentences of these prisoners into life imprisonment without parole, following pressure from activists concerned about potential executions when Trump returned to office. 3 prisoners convicted of terrorism or hate crimes, including Zakir Sirnov from the Boston Marathon bombing, were not included in the commutation. Biden stated that he is committed to ending the federal death penalty, a move that received praise from rights advocates, including Martin Luther King III. During his previous presidency, Trump had reinstated federal executions after a long hiatus, overseeing more executions than the previous 10 presidents combined. In other posts, Trump also addressed political matters concerning China, Canada, and Greenland, reiterating controversial views and proposals about their statuses in relation to the U.S. Marianne Williamson, a self-help author who ran for president twice, announced her bid for the Democratic National Committee chair. In an open letter, she shared her vision for the party, aiming to reinvent it after losing the White House and Senate. She urged Democrats to sign a petition for her participation in January's candidate forums. DNC members will elect new officers on February 1st. Williamson promised to make the party more inclusive and focused on working people. She emphasized the need for the party to listen and inspire, creating a sense of patriotic fervor. Williamson joins other candidates like Martin O'Malley, Ken Martin, and Ben Wickler. Current DNC chair James Harrison is not seeking re-election. Williamson previously ran for the Democratic presidential nomination in 2020 and 2024. She was the first Democrat to challenge President Biden in the most recent election. After suspending her campaign in February, she rejoined the race but later withdrew. The Democratic Party eventually nominated Vice President Kamala Harris after Biden dropped out. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. New York City Mayor Eric Adams announced that he will deliver his 4th State of the City address on January 9, 2025 at the Apollo in Manhattan. He will discuss his administration's achievements over the past 3 years, the current state of the city, and future plans to make New York City safer and more affordable for working-class families. Mayor Adams highlighted his administration's efforts to remove illegal guns, break affordable housing records, and return billions of dollars to New Yorkers. He stated that New York City is better than ever, but acknowledged that more can be done to support working-class families, protect streets and subways, tackle rent costs, create more housing, and put more money back into New Yorkers' pockets. The event will be by invitation only due to limited capacity. Accredited media members must complete a form by January 3rd to attend. Confirmation emails will be sent by January 7th. The address will also be streamed online for those who cannot attend in person. Limited video cameras will be allowed in the back of the auditorium for interviews after the speech. Governor Kathy Hochul signed landmark legislation to protect New York's environment. The new law requires large fossil fuel companies to pay for projects that protect New Yorkers from climate impacts like flooding and extreme heat. Governor Hochul emphasized that New Yorkers have faced billions of dollars in health, safety, and environmental costs due to pollution. She stated that the Climate Superfund will hold polluters accountable and fund critical infrastructure projects to protect communities and the economy. This law shifts the cost of climate adaptation from everyday New Yorkers to the fossil fuel companies responsible for pollution. It creates a climate change adaptation cost recovery program, ensuring these companies contribute to funding infrastructure investments like coastal protection and flood mitigation systems. This will enhance the climate resilience of communities across the state. Hudson Meek, the 16-year-old child actor known for his role in the 2017 film Baby Driver, died on December 21st. He passed away at University of Alabama Hospital in Birmingham from blunt force injuries sustained when he fell from a moving vehicle on December 19. The circumstances of his death are under investigation by the Vestavia Hills police. Meek's family announced his death on Instagram, expressing their heartbreak and sharing that Hudson went home to be with Jesus. They remembered him as a reflective, thoughtful, and quick-witted individual who brought joy to those around him. A memorial service is scheduled at Dawson Memorial Baptist Church in Homewood, Alabama. The service will be available to live stream. Meek was a sophomore at Vestavia Hills High School, where he played football and was involved in the choir and the school's fellowship of Christian athletes. His acting career began in 2017 with his role as the younger version of Ansel Elgort's character in Baby Driver. Now it's time for global updates. People gathered in prayer and visited mass graves in Indonesia's Aceh province to mark 20 years since the massive Indian Ocean tsunami. They placed flowers at a mass grave in Ule Ulheo village, where over 14,000 unidentified victims are buried. Banda Aceh, the capital, was one of the hardest hit areas by the 9.1 magnitude earthquake and tsunami on December 26, 2004. Muhammad Amiruddin, who lost 2 children, visited the grave with his wife. Nur Khalis, who lost his entire family, shared his grave. The disaster killed around 230,000 people across a dozen countries and displaced 1.7 million people, with Indonesia suffering over 170,000 deaths. Hundreds prayed at Baitur Rahman Mosque and sirens sounded to mark the earthquake's time. Since 2004, infrastructure has been rebuilt and early warning systems have been installed in coastal areas. International support helped reconstruct schools, hospitals, and essential infrastructure. In Thailand, memorial ceremonies were held in Ban Kem, and in India, people gathered at Marina Beach in Chennai. Sri Lanka held ceremonies in Perelia and observed 2 minutes of silence. A tsunami warning system now helps protect the region. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. You are watching latest global updates. India's former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh died at the age of 92. He was widely regarded as the architect of India's economic reform program and a landmark nuclear deal with the US. Singh was admitted to New Delhi's All India Institute of Medical Sciences after his health deteriorated due to a sudden loss of consciousness at home. He was being treated for age-related medical conditions. Singh, a mild-mannered technocrat, served as one of India's longest-serving prime ministers for 10 years. He was chosen for the role in 2004 by Sonia Gandhi, the widow of the assassinated Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. Singh earned a reputation for great personal integrity, but his image was tainted by allegations of corruption. He was elected to a second term as Prime Minister from 2009 to 2014, which was clouded by financial scandals and corruption charges over the organization of the 2010 Commonwealth Games. This led to the Congress Party's defeat in the 2014 national election by the Bharatiya Janata Party under Narendra Modi. Singh adopted a low profile after leaving the post of Prime Minister. 29 people survived a plane crash near Aktau, Kazakhstan, while 38 others lost their lives. The Azerbaijan Airlines flight carrying 62 passengers and 5 crew members veered off its planned route and burst into flames upon crashing. The survivors, including 2 children, were treated in a nearby hospital, with some in critical condition. The plane was en route from Baku, Azerbaijan to Grozny, Russia. Both pilots died in the crash, and videos showed the plane engulfed in flames with thick black smoke. Rescuers rushed to the scene, extinguishing the fire. More than 150 emergency workers were deployed, and specialist doctors were flown in from Astana. The plane crashed hundreds of miles off course, possibly due to a bird strike. Kazakhstan's authorities are investigating, and the black box was found. Azerbaijan Airlines expressed deep condolences and set up a hotline for families. Azerbaijan's president declared a day of mourning. The crash is being investigated, with Kazakhstan cooperating with Azerbaijan. Video footage showed the plane's steep descent and damage, leading to speculations about the cause. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. Barcelona and Spain legend Carles Puyol said the new 32-team FIFA Club World Cup 2025 in the USA will be a footballing party. Puyol, who'd love to play in the tournament, won numerous titles with Barcelona, including 3 UEFA Champions Leagues. Puyol recalled losing his first Club World Cup with Barcelona in 2006, but later winning the tournament in 2009 and 2011. The new format will feature 32 teams from 6 confederations competing in the USA from June 14 to July 13, 2025. While Puyol's beloved Barcelona won't participate, he believes the tournament will be an amazing competition for fans to enjoy. Puyol retired in 2014 and cherished winning global club championships with Barcelona. He expressed his excitement about the new tournament format and wished he could experience it, believing it will be a beautiful and interesting event. Erling Haaland missed a second-half penalty as Manchester City continued their slump with a 1-1 draw against Everton at the Etihad Stadium. City, winners of the last 4 Premier League titles, have won just once in their last 13 games. Bernardo Silva put City ahead early on, but Iliman Ndiaye scored to secure a point for Everton. City climbed to 6th but could end up 5 points behind the top 4. Everton, meanwhile, moved 5 points clear of the relegation zone. City manager Pep Guardiola admitted that his team risked failing to qualify for the Champions League for the first time in 15 years. Despite a promising start, City failed to capitalize. Silva's early goal was followed by a missed chance, and Ndiaye scored Everton's first away goal in over 2 months. Pickford saved Haaland's penalty and City couldn't find a winner. Guardiola mentioned Haaland's goal drought but emphasized that the team's struggles were deeper. City could have lost had Everton converted a late chance, leaving Guardiola's men in a precarious position. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 19,207.11. The NYSE Composite is increased by 87.67 points or 0.46%. Tokyo stock close price is 39,161.34. The Nikkei 225 index is increased by 459.44 points or 1.19%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,351.26. The Shanghai index is decreased by 16.81 points or 0.50%. Hong Kong stock close price is 19,883.13. The Hang Seng index is increased by 162.43 points or 0.82%. Bombay stock close price is 78,540.17. The Sensex index is increased by 498.58 points or 0.64%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. Biden enjoys final holiday in St. Croix before leaving office. Trump appoints Kevin Marino as ambassador to Panama. Trump criticizes Biden's commutation of death sentences. Marianne Williamson runs for DNC chair. Mayor Adams to outline vision for NYC in 2025 address. Governor Hochul signs historic climate superfund bill. Baby Driver actor Hudson Meek dies at 16 after falling from vehicle. Memorials held across Asia for 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami victims. Former Indian Prime Minister Manmohan Singh dies at 92. Tragic plane crash in Kazakhstan leaves 38 dead. Puyol calls Club World Cup a footballing party. And Haaland's missed penalty keeps City in slump against Everton. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all smart TVs and Roku TV, Amazon TV, Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with the Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.